Hey everyone, I am going to come on today to share with you how I use just a regular manicure set of color straight nails and how to easily manipulate them to also be a pedicure as well. So first things first, this is our product. It is 100% nail polish. The base coat, top coat, and polish is all included in the same strip. We are 100% made in the USA. The strips are dry on top and it has about 95% dry on the bottom, so that's how they are able to stick to our nails. These are typically shapes that we would use for our fingernails, but because we have 16 strips in one pack to accommodate different nail beds, I have been able to use them also as a pedicure. So I'm going to do the pedicure first. My nails are clean right now just because I wanted to do the pedicure first. Just because I do use my fingernails as a tool a lot of the times. So I want to make sure that I don't mess up the manicure first. I'm going to go ahead and do my pedicure. This is a set called Wow and Macau by Color Street. And inside of the pack, there also is a nail file and a prep pad. So I'm going to use those today. I went ahead and already prepped my toes and got them all ready for a pedicure. I used just a cuticle pusher and pushed them back. I buffed them and then I cleaned them. But I'm also going to use the prep pad. The prep pad is just an alcohol wipe and it's just to ensure that there's no additional oils on my nails. So excuse my feet. Feet are feet. There's not much you can do to get around feet in general. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And then when I also made sure that my hands were nice and clean since I'll be manipulating the strips. I want to make sure that I don't have any oils or anything on my fingers. So when I open this up here, again, I have 16 strips in all. There's 8 different sizes and 2 different sheets. So I'm typically able to use this one here on my, my big toe. And then since I can't use this itty bitty pinky one, I'm going to use that one as well on my toes. So just lay those up here. Another thing that I'll be using today is a cuticle pusher. This one here has a rubber tip. This will help me make sure that they're all the way down. And then also a wooden cuticle stick. I like to use this sometimes to cut trim the nail polish strip as well. So just in case, I have those put to the side here. So I'm going to start with my big toe. Unlike my fingers, I usually have to do my thumb last, but with my toes, I can actually start with my big one. So I'm going to remove this clear strip here. This is just a protectant layer. And then I'm going to remove this silver tab. And then they're very, very pliable. If I pop this off, I can use this for 2. It'll be double-ended on both sides. However, because my toenails are pretty deep, I am going to use just 1 strip for this. So the first thing I want to do is find a good placement. Lay it down. And then after I lay it down, I'm going to use my cuticle pusher. And I'm going to start with the end here. I'm going to move up through the middle and get it good. My toenails are pretty deep on the side here. So I'm going to just make sure, if you get a little crease in it, you can gently lift and push it back down. Get it here on the side as well. And like I said, I like to use this cuticle pusher just because it helps me tuck it all the way into my cuticles here. There we go. I'm going to use my thumb as a tool. And I'm going to just gently slice under my toenail. And because these are dry on top, I am all set with this toe. It will take about 30, this is an extra piece right here. It will take about 30 minutes for it to completely set. However, I can easily put these on and then put flip-flops on and go about my day and leave the house. So that's 1 toe there. I like to use this little pinky one here, and I actually turn it sideways and I can get 3 toes out of this one. So again, take off this purple layer, take off the protectant layer, pull off the silver tab, And now that I've popped this off, I can actually use this 3 times. I'll just line it up there with my cuticle, and then I use my thumb as a tool, and I just gently slice that at the end of my toe. I'm going to leave that there for a second so I can finish applying the rest of them. And again, take that, use my thumb as a tool, and then I have this little bit here. Usually does all right there on my tiny pinky sliver. I actually might not have enough for that. You can't see as well as I can in the camera. Again, I'm going to go back and use my cuticle pusher. Make sure they're all pushed down. Use my thumb as a tool. And just remove that excess at the top. Cuticle pusher, make sure it's, I like to just make sure it's all the way tucked down. I didn't miss any spots. And then if I have any excess, you could either use your wooden cuticle stick that has a nice clean edge on it, if you don't have any fingernails. But I have been doing this a while, so I just have a natural instinct, I guess, to use my thumb now. Just remove that from the skin. Because it says 100% nail polish, just like liquid polish, it doesn't stick to your skin. So even if it does end up sticking to your skin or you miss a spot, then you can easily go back after it dries and take off the rest of that. And then this one's always the hardest one because I do a lot of damage to my pinky toe. I am not kind to my pinky toe. And again, use my thumb, just trim around. And then I can actually see how I didn't cut my toes evenly after I polished on them. Okay, and I still have one more toe left here. I'm going to pick a strip from my lineup here, and probably this one will work well. Again, take off this over tab, take off this up. I'm actually just going to peel this back a little bit because I'm not going to use the whole strip, and I'd like to save this for my other foot. So I'm just going to, I'm not holding the back. And again, use my thumb. And so when I go to my other foot to finish off that pedicure, I can use that strip there. So I'm gonna get my cuticle stick, make sure I'm all tucked in, and lay down. Using my thumb. Make sure I got all the little pieces off. And there you have it. She's still a little dry. My toes are still pretty dry from making sure they're nice and clean. But I am going to go ahead and let them dry completely, letting that polish cure completely to my toenail, and then I can put some lotion on. That's one thing you do want to wait for, about 30 minutes to put your lotion on. But a dry pedicure in under, well, I started talking about 9 minutes ago, and we're already set to go with just one foot. I'm going to move on to the other foot. So thank you so much for watching. Leave any questions that you might have in the comments, and I will get to them. Thank you.